Hello, good morning, good day, good evening, good night, wherever you might be seeing me. Mwah! So, as you can see, I have my Viking hat on. Arr. I'm Gaia Morrissette, your holistic sexual wellness specialist, as well as your high priestess and guardian of divine sexual magic and elemental magics. Good morning, Serenity. Mwah! Or good night, where you are. And good morning, Leah. Okay, so we're going to get into some magic. So if you're joining me on Thursday mornings, thank you. You might realize that I'm not going to show up as my normal, sexy self. I'm showing up as my magical self. So if that's going to make you uncomfortable, come see me tomorrow. So we're going to get into magic. Now, importance about before we have this conversation is we need to create a safe space, a containment space of safety and non-judgment. I ask that you guys interact with me, give me lots of love, ask me all sorts of questions. You know, the more questions you ask, the more I can engage with you guys, okay? All right, so why am I showing up in my Viking hat this morning? So if you've been following me for a while, you realize that on Transcendent Thursdays, I have no idea what I'm going to talk about until I do my morning meditation and touch in and tap in and connect to the universe. And so this morning it was a little chilly here and I went for a walk with my dog, and that's usually when I get really connected while I'm out in nature and hugging all my trees and connecting to the birds and the universe. And I was like, ooh, it's kind of chilly. I get to wear my Viking hat. I love wearing my Viking hat. So I put my Viking hat on. And off I went. And I was inspired by what happened when the first time I ever put this hat on. So when a year ago, I was at this really cool eclectic shop called Black Orchid. And I saw this hat. I was like, oh my God, it's a crocheted Viking toque. I'm like, oh my God, I need that. So I picked it up, and this was handcrafted by somebody. And, I picked it up and I'm like, this has to come home with me. And it just felt like it had to come home with me. Like I needed this hat more than just my inner child wanted to have a cool Viking hat. But then my soul needed this hat. And it was not an inexpensive adventure because it was handcrafted. And so I was like, nope, my soul needs this hat. So I take the hat and I bought it in the summertime. And so it was like, oh, when am I going to get to wear my hat? So I have the hat for a while before I actually get to sit with it and be with it and wear it. And one morning it was chilly and I was like, yay, I get to wear my Viking hat. So I put my Viking hat on while I was going for connecting to the universe and tapping in and taking the dog for a walk. And I put the hat on and I was given the most amazing, vivid, transformational visions of the lives. I was a Viking in many life, actually. And so this is why I was so drawn to it, why my soul needed this. And what happened was that I started to have flashbacks of memories of those lifetimes where I was a Viking. And I was a Viking chief. I was a wife of a Viking chief. I was just a Viking. And so I saw a whole bunch of wonderful, terrifying, Vikings weren't very pleasant, by the way. There was a lot of violence, right? And violent deaths and all sorts of stuff. But I was given this beautiful gift of the teachings that came with that and the lessons that I learned through that. And that was, one of my many lifetimes of being a warrior. And it was wonderful. Now, how did that happen? Was my hat magical? Is it a magic Viking hat? Yes. 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 It is a magic Viking hat. All right. Thank you for the loves. All right. The reason that, obviously, I never met the woman who made this hat, right? But obviously, the intention behind her, she clearly was gifted and magical in when she was creating it. I know, it's totally a magic Viking hat. So she was incredibly gifted. And what she was doing is, while she was crocheting, she was setting intentions. That I don't know what those intentions were. I suspect exactly she was a high priestess. Yes, I'm all tingly all over. And she was tapped into and connected to the wisdom that needed to go into this hat and to find the intention of the right person that this hat was meant for. So it was so powerful because of her intentions. So this brings me to what I wanted to talk about. I mean, beyond the fact that I have a magic Viking hat. And, you know, if you have the opportunity, if you know somebody who weaves and crochets and knits, ask, and they're magical, ask them to make you a magical Viking hat so you can have one too. Okay. All right. So the magic, there's so much magic in weaving and fiber. And fiber, I'm not talking about like fiber to help you poop more. I'm talking about fiber as in the material. Okay. All right. So, although I'm sure if you have a good poop, that's quite magical as well. So anyways, so fiber. And that's why the fates weaved our destiny, right? It's the repetitiveness and the intention of your prayer, of the magic that gets weaved. And this is why it's really important. So for example, many magical practices do weaving and braiding into the hair. Vikings were big on the braiding of the hair. Many traditions are big on braiding of the hair. Every time I braid my hair, I braid the prayers, my intention, what I want to bring forth into my day and manifest into my hair. This is why the first thing that they used to do at the witch trials was to cut women's hair off, because they were terrified that their magic lived in their hair. So there's all of this lore and around the power of weaving and that motion of repetitive knot tying and braiding. So you can do this in a very simple and very loving way, but you must, super important that you are coming from a place of love and light and good intentions, and only bring in what you want for yourself. Oh, we got people saying stuff. Yes. Yes. Intentions. So you want to make sure that your intention is of love and light, and that you're bringing this into yourself. Unless you are skilled at magic already and you already know what to do, then I lovingly invite you to do some weaving magic today to manifest something into your reality of a place of love and light. If you're brand new at this, you can do it with your hair. If you don't have long hair, you can do this with 3 pieces of string, where you could just braid. So this would be something that would be really beautiful and easy to do. So you can, tie 3 strings to something so that you can do it, right? You're going to make a little bracelet that you're going to wear. Okay. And you're going to say, universe of love and light, I call forth love, happiness, patience. Love, happiness, patience. Love, happiness, patience. Love, happiness, patience. Okay, or whatever, something along those lines. But you see how I just was very clear. Love, happiness, patience. So we're calling in all beautiful gifts within ourselves that we want to call to ourselves. And then you're going to wear your little bracelet. Okay, so there's your beginning of your weaving magic. If you want to learn more, you can come hang out with me. And, I can teach you all about magic, at my magic school, Divine Alchemy. You can reach me at divinealchemy.guru, as well as we have like some really awesome programs coming up. We have a free webinar coming up this in September. It's called Manifestation Recalibration. I'm a co-founder. I'm not the whole founder, so that's why I say we. We have our Essence program, which teach you the fundamentals of connecting to your magical self and what that looks like for you. And the third program we have going on, morning, Amy, my mermaid goddess sister. The third program that we have is called Heal the Healers. So if you're in the capacity of already working in magic and being a practitioner and healer, but you're blocked with money and success and relationships and you feel like there's something missing, then that's an ideal program for you. So come check out our magic side, my magic side, at divinealchemy.guru. And please share this with your tribe, because I can only make the world a happier, sexier, and more magical place so much by myself. So I need your help as ambassadors. And I love you all. You're all incredible and you're all amazing. And I want to say, everybody needs a magic Viking hat. So if you know somebody who does magic and is a fiber artist, then get them to make you a magic Viking hat. And I have a hookup. I know somebody who could do it. So if you're like, I don't know anybody, Gaia, and I need a magic Viking hat, then PM me and I might be able to hook you up. Okay? All right. Have a wonderful day. And have a magical day. I love you all. Bye-bye. See you next Thursday.